Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Donovan Clingan.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knueppel out there with Bridges, and it's Diabate in at the 5 spot. And for the Trailblazers, on the block, you'll see Kamara and Clingan. Damian Lillard out there with Holiday, and it's Avdia in at the 3. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Oh, in the air, Tim, which means it's time to tip off a new NBA season.
Yeah, Kevin, the excitement is in the air because it counts starting tonight. We heard all the previews, new faces, new places. Through the preseason, now we finally get to see how it's going to play out.
So glad you've joined us. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It is great to be here, Kevin. Can't wait.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. To the left wing. Here's Kamara. Portland no good that time either.
Not how they were looking to start the game. They've come up empty on their first 3 tries.
Outside ball. And the foul called on Toumani Camara. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, the Trailblazers to the paint. In the corner, Knueppel with it. 6 to shoot. Over Avdia, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
Tim, walk me down the Donovan Clingan pick at number 7 in the 2024 draft. What do you think the thinking was there?
Well, Kevin, I just think people viewed him as a winner, a 2-time collegiate champion, and then most importantly, that rare young big man that wants to play center and anchor the paint.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Pass to Diabate. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Bridges misses. Trailblazers have gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals. And Miller with the block.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
Outside ball. 3-pointer. And it's Portland with the rebound. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the 2 teams.
Well, both teams struggled to be competitive overall last year, but at least their season series was.
Now, here's Ball. His last outing with 20 points. Here's Diabate. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Avdia can't hit.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Taken away by Holiday. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Kobe White, he's checked in for Charlotte. Ball kicks to White. Knueppel wide open, he fires. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Ball against Lillard. Pass to Clingan. Back to Lillard from the arc.
Early naman.
Get it to go. Got a piece of
Ay, shit. Tatakbo na ako. Kala ko
inside. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Grabs the board. Diabate is down 4 rebounds now tonight. And Tim, it came out this past summer that the Trailblazers were for sale.
And with the entirety of the proceeds of that sale going to charitable causes, and with franchise values skyrocketing league-wide, a lot of good is going to come from this transfer.
Lillard with the money.
Taking what the defense is giving Lillard with an opportunistic shot there.
Here's Ball. Takes it inside. Bridges, no one around him. Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Lillard will bring it up to the Portland Trailblazers. Excellent D there from Ball.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lillard from outside. Buries it from three-point range. Lillard's got 5 now.
And Lillard makes these deep shots look like they're effortless.
Out to Bridges. The offensive rebound.
That's when he gets a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Here's Lillard. Left side, Avdia. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Knippel. Avdia can't hit.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
That shot, no good. Lillard way outside. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hornets lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
The Hornets with the lead. Henderson and Sharp are the guards. The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. And it's Williams at the center locking down the middle. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Grant with the ball. He's picked up by White. Now, here's Avdia. Not a lot of room. Makes it off the glass.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Right wing. The Trailblazers pull it in. Drives to the hoop. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Avdia's got the lead up to 2 now for the Trailblazers. Here's Ball. Pass to McNeely. It's deflected. And that's it was last touched by Avdia.
You love the pressure he's putting on them.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Brandon Miller comes in for McNeely. Now, here's Ball. Nothing on the board. 4 on the shot clock. The 19-foot shot. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Avdia's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hand.
Wow, that is some serious mid-air creativity. Look at Jeremy Grant.
Ball, the pass to White. Miller with a wide open look. And again, the Hornets missing.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
Taken away by Williams. Stolen by Ball. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Henderson with it. He's picked up by White. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hops.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Damian Lillard's checked in for Scoot Henderson. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Knipples checked in. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Clock at 6.
Dapat di na meron na 6 na. Para maaga na tayo natin.
Looking to end the run.
Ito tayo.
And the lead is good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And it's Lillard missing. Hornets trail by 4. And stolen by Lillard. Here we go, one-on-one. Back to Grant. And it's White with the rebound. The Hornets have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. There's Ball with the 3. The rebound by Grant. For Portland, they won their last contest, that game against the 76ers. There's the lob to the hoop. And Knipples slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Oh, nice.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. Tim, and maybe I'm asking the wrong guy this, but are teams relying too much on the three-point shot?
Well, I do think there are nights I feel it becomes a little redundant, but the skill level of these players, Kevin, has led us here. More guys are capable of making that deep shot, so I don't see it going away anytime soon.
And the skill required to do it, no one knows that more than you. The skill required is just something else.
Consistency is what teams are looking for.
The drive-by Ball. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. With the break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second-chance points last year. The Trailblazers in second. The Hornets fourth.
And this is a battle today between two teams that really dominated the offensive glass a year ago. And they also convert when they get those second-chance opportunities.
Sharp's checked in for Avdia. The Hornets also with the sub. White's checked in. 1:29 left to play in the first half. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, the Portland Trailblazers in year 3 of a rebuild. Wins are hard to come by in the loaded West, but acquiring young, talented players like Deni Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, the team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve. Kevin, back to you.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
And it looks like they're settling down after having some real problems shooting the ball in that opening quarter.
White drives in, drops in the layup for 2. White's got his first points of the game.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
They get it back. Klingon. Pass to Kamara. There's a screen by Kamara. Just 5 on the clock. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. A lights-out shooter. Opponents will learn quick. You have to guard Knipple tight, or he'll knock those down.
12 seconds left to play here in the half. It's stolen by White. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Cleveland out in front. They're up by 1. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
Welcome, folks. It's halftime, and the Charlotte Hornets are in the midst of a very close game.
Even teams that have great shooters have to be selective. They're hucking it up from beyond the arc, hoping for the best. And it reminds me of my free throws. Almost, mostly bricks. It's like they went to the O'Neal three-point shooting academy. Very funny.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look at Portland, I've always loved when I started the season.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They trail by 1. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Checking out the group for Charles Lee to start the second half. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. And it's Diabate in at the 5 down low. Stolen by Ball. 16 feet away. Clingan with the block.
And with every swat, Clingan is earning a reputation as a shot blocker.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Miller. Five on the clock, and it's Miller with the jam.
That to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he's the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Ball against Abdia. Beyond the arc. And Clingan pulls it down. Portland trailing here. On the wing, Holiday. Still without a basket. Here's Abdia. And it falls over the rim and in.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Hillard against Ball. Out to Bridges. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. That shot off the mark. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the foul line. That's his first foul. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And the Hornets miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Hillard against Ball. To the right wing. Kamara finds Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Trailblazers moving the ball around.
Nice, lumaktak.
Clingan with the jam.
Oh, getting fancy. Now Clingan. Wow.
And Paul slams it in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It is nice to have a playmaker who could also get up and finish like that.
To the right side. Here's Knipple, defended by Avdia. Knipple with the bucket.
It doesn't take much for Knipple to find his rhythm, and once he does, this guy goes into a scoring machine.
Lillard, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Lillard against Ball. Miller outside, taken away by Holiday. Here's Avdia. Pass to Clingan. Outside, Avdia. Shoots over Knipple. The Hornets pull it in. Knipple's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For the tie. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Now Lillard, 11 points in the game. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Avdia's got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So Portland ends up going with the new group. And the Hornets making a change here. Out to Bridges. Good on the three-point shot. Bridges has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
Sharp the pass to Sissoko. Now here's Grant. And that one, good. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
And where is the leadership? Because in the second half, they just haven't brought the same energy defensively.
It's White on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
And they really need to settle down right here and find a way to take care of the basketball. That would be my point of emphasis.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Grant goes in. Pass to Sharp. And stolen by White. Outside ball. Out to Bridges. Danny Avdia. He's been the guy making things happen for the Trailblazers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers, leading by 5. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. Jeremy Grant is out there with Williams, and it's Henderson in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. To the middle, here's White, and here's Miller outside. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his 5th rebound in this one. And stolen by White. And stolen by Sharp. Here's Henderson. And he gets the bucket. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes.
Oh, so
that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Williams finds Sharp over Miller. Gets a hand on it. Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
And it's Miller with the jam.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. For three, Henderson. It's rebounded by Charlotte. It's Miller on the wing. Defended by Sharp. Shots good by Miller.
This is what you like about Miller.
At least may nasa-shoot naman pala. May mga laki eh.
But he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Siya yun talagang lulubos.
On the top of the key. And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 4 this quarter.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
And now Portland on the break. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Shaedon Sharp picks one up, and he knocks down the first one. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Toumani Camara comes in for Jeremy Grant. Drew Holiday's checked in for Sharp, and Lillard subbed in for Henderson. The Hornets also changing it up. Bridges, he's checked in for Tillman. And it's ball in for Kobe White. 4 on the clock. Here's Holiday. Back to Lillard. And good. Got the English that time as ball. Lillard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the Hornets making a change here. Diabate's checked in. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride. Telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Okay, Ellie, thank you. Lillard outside. Here's Apia. Launches it and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal swing.
You could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Ball against Lillard. Outside Bridges. Here's the screen. Here's Kneppel. Defended by Avdia.
2 minutes in the game.
Bridges. Oh, the slam dunk.
There's a fearlessness that Bridges brings to this team. He just welcomes the chance to take important shots.
Ball against Holiday. Outside, ball. There's the drive. Miller. Cream from outside.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke is exactly what you want in a wing.
Lillard.
Nice move to get inside and contact.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
He drops the first one. That makes it a 3-point lead.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Outside, ball. Here's Kneppel. Defended by Avdia. Outside ball. And they turn over the second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Ball against Lillard. Tries the spin move. 5 to shoot. Holiday. And the excellent defensive pressure does the job.
No time to waste on this possession.
They're going to have to act quickly right here.
He drills the 3.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 and 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly.
Here's Ball. Rips it down with 2 hands.
And ready for these moments, showing he wants the rock in his hands.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup.
Trabaho lang kami. O, diba? Hindi ako nakapanood ng mga game nila rin. Game time ko, ah.
Ball against Lillard.
And as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
This would tie it.
Nag-green ka na ba?
These are those games that
Nakatalikod na.
and really, it's like a night.
Dito ka galing para nakatalikod din.
Being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Nakaklatch na.
Dame, you root.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much.
Open na rin yung loob, eh.
Folks.
Ano lang sa oras, eh.
Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.
You know, pero... Si Ball mo, 4 points lang, ah.